Welcome to Paneloids Comic Books and More. Happy new comic book day, everybody. If you're just joining, stop right now and go hit that like button and the subscribe button. Go do that wherever you're at. Any page you're on, you need to hit it. All right, do that. Now that we've done that, we come back. I'm Pierre, your host, and with me tonight, I'm joined by Kyle and no one else. That's right, it's just us, and we're doing it. Dimitri's he's caught a cold. He's a little sneezy, little gooey right now. Some would say. And Jeremiah, who we don't know where he is anymore. I think
he's supposedly in a pool.
Mm.
That's all he's revealed is being in a pool.
Maybe he'll join in.
I didn't send him a link. Actually, I didn't invite him. So
he cannot join, guys. So no surprise appearances. No. That's it. But with that, let's get right into it. It's new comic book day, guys, and we got a lot of crazy books this week. Let's start with Titans number 30, which happens to be a DC K.O. book. So if you blink, you might miss it because it's a DC K.O. Cyborg versus Swamp Thing book. So you don't need any Titans other than this book.
No, I have not read any Titans, and I read this, and I was okay. I did okay.
They have like small little like points that are happening in the Titans book.
I ignored all of that. I pretended like it wasn't real.
Skimmed and right to the story, right to what I needed.
On the fight, focused on the fight.
DC K.O. Cyborg versus Swamp Thing. Kyle, what do you think? I mean, Swamp Thing's your guy, so like, did he fare well against Cyborg or what?
So they really played it off as Swamp Thing trying to be the bigger person and being aggressive and less human and all about the green, which is what a lot of us predicted, that it was going to be like, well, I have to, for the green, I have to win. Really was just a minor spoiler, but trying to get Cyborg in the mindset to fight because he feels like Cyborg would be a good one to win, and he wanted him to win and wanted to get in the mindset to win and be vicious. Some cool things from it were, of course, like every DC K.O. fight is the alternate versions that are possibilities. So they get to show the room of possibilities, the character selection, costume changing, skin change screen. Cyborg didn't make a change out the get. Swamp Thing came in with the red look, and then basically an army. I'm not really sure, like, if it was just like, all right, I'm just using my full powers now. But huge spoiler for the ending. Cyborg, I believe, debuted a brand new suit, the Titan suit, which has the abilities of his Titans team, which was like full circle, which I liked a lot. It was a cool design, nice little, not obvious, but, you know, predictable, like, okay, showing the power of teamwork. But overall, I think they are putting Cyborg up a notch with this issue that potentially could go far. Unlike the next book we're going to talk about, probably not going to go far. I think they really kind of gave him a little nudge. And I think they did that too with Aquaman, which Dimitri had predicted. A little nudge. We're like, maybe they could go to the end.
Yeah, I liked it. I just felt like, well, I guess this isn't really a slight at anything. It's just I've realized that Cyborg doesn't have that many options in his suits. Like, all his suits kind of all looked the same for the most part, and they kind of all did the same thing. There wasn't really one that was like from a generation ago that was like, oh, this suit is cracked out, like, awesome. I really wish they used Teen Titans, like the TV show. Like, if that suit came out,
they showed it lingering in the back,
right?
But not a cartoon version, which would have been funny.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think they should have leaned into that. You know, like, I feel like people would have liked to see all those things, not just like, I don't know, like a normal version of it. So that was like one thing, you know. And then we got Phantom in the chat, a mech suit, and then Swamp Thing. Oh, my screen just turned off.
So I will say though, off Phantom's comment,
said that.
Well, you technical issues. I did think to myself, would DC mech? Because especially from Harley Quinn and Zatanna,
Mhm.
it wasn't just like versions of this timeline, it was every timeline. So
Right.
could they not do DC mech and pull
Yeah.
that version with the mech? Shout out Kenny Porter.
Would have
I
been cool if a Swamp Thing mech came out.
No, that would have been just odd. Like, to
I
defeat
don't know.
Cyborg, I must become Cyborg.
Yeah, it'd be a mech version. I thought it was a cool fight, and spoilers, I think it was cool to watch Swamp Thing pull out, like, "I am the green," and, like, it was just, like, a team of different
It was a
Swamp
great fight
Things.
overall. Really,
So,
like, very comic book, like, and even the opening was like, sometimes superheroes fight superheroes.
yeah.
This is
Yeah.
more along the lines of when you hear DC's doing a fight bracket as an event, this is more of the lines of what I expected.
Mhm.
I'm pleasantly surprised that it's not all of this, but I'm not offended that it is some of this, where it's just like, no, they're just literally fighting. Like, there's not really that big of a moral point here besides like this one was teamwork, right? But like at the end of the day, it was a fight.
Yeah. I thought that was good use of the Titans, like, in the background, like, using all those powers together and that whole teamwork thing, and I think that was good. So overall, yeah, pretty good fight. Did you predict that? Did you think Swamp Thing was gonna go down?
Yeah, I made the joke that like he was just gonna pull out a flamethrower because he clearly had one, and he basically did that, but like
Mhm.
a fancier version of it. And like the atmosphere wasn't really a benefit or an issue for Swamp Thing, so it was a very like straightforward kind of fight in my opinion. Nothing out of the ordinary, even the
Yeah.
suit changes.
I think it's funny how creative they got to make that fight work because, like, realistically, I don't think Swamp Thing would have won any of those fights. Like, if we went all out, I think Cyborg was crushing him every
If
single round.
if it was a forest, like miles of
Mhm.
forest, I do believe it would have been more of like, all right, I really don't know. But like we all said Cyborg. Just because he could have just like continuously engulfed and like messed with like basically put him in a swamp. Like he could have like quicksanded him like into vines, like but I mean Cyborg pulled out like this massive beam of light that just like incinerated everything. So maybe not. Maybe not so much.
Yeah, no.
Like a small little nuke, and that was it. Swamp Things, but he would regrow.
Yeah.
One thing I thought was funny is it. Cyborg made mention of like, which Swamp Thing are you? Now I
Yeah.
haven't kept up with the more recent run, which I don't know when or if it ended or how long ago Ram V was writing it. That wasn't Alec Holland. So like he made a joke of like, which Swamp Thing are you? And it's just like I am Swamp Thing.
Right. So, like, which
So
one was he?
and I had some confusion too a few months ago with Justice League Unlimited. I was like, I don't know what Swamp Thing it is. But maybe it actually doesn't matter. And they just are like a hive mind, like it has absorbed the human mind, and that is it. It is
That doesn't matter.
yeah.
Stop asking dumb questions.
So now I'm curious. I'm gonna maybe go back and read some.
Yeah. Well, the other DC K.O. book that we had this week was Harley Quinn versus Zatanna. Now, can I just say this book was out of both books, this book actually did it for me. This is very cool.
Really?
This is
Yeah.
a very cool book. I
Okay.
was 100% surprised because I didn't think this was going to be anything that I would have cared about.
It had a
They did.
similar vibe
Yes.
to let me push you to be what is needed because I believe you are better than me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I just didn't see it really going that way. And it started off perfect. Like, it just seemed quirky and fun, and then it just got real serious very quickly. And again, same kind of gripe that I have with this one is the suit changes. Like, I would have loved to see a classic
Oh,
DC animated,
yeah. A little bit of missed
Batman
opportunity there.
animated. Yeah. Like, I don't know any of those Harley Quinn suits at all,
And
to be honest.
spoiler, but some bending of the rules once again, which bothers me because I'm not right.
Yeah,
But so Harley basically got a Zatanna esque suit at the end and had some
right.
magic powers. And
Yeah.
again, pushed her to fight for real and
Mhm.
won when we all thought Harley was going to win,
Which
mainly
seems like
because of
now
the next bracket.
so Zatanna seems to have like some extra powers now, right?
I don't know if it's just like pushed to full potential. I don't really.
She looks scary.
Yeah, no, it was some real
Yeah.
like demonic looking. I like how she healed herself though. It was just like
Yeah.
a real quick like said heal backwards and like fixed her ear,
Yeah.
which is
I
dirty.
like
You
how
don't rip
Harley
the earring out.
I didn't know Harley like could talk to the audience. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Like
the
fourth wall
wall
breaking.
breaks. Yeah, they were nice.
It was perfect.
Yeah, no, it was
And
a good solid issue.
and Zatanna like having that conversation, like, who are you talking to? Doesn't matter. Like, don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
no, yeah,
Like the whole back and forth was great. I thought again her suit changes were kind of boring, but I guess I don't know her enough to say that she has that many suits. Um,
no, I don't.
but
Whatever suit she was wearing in that moment, though, I'm not familiar with. Like she
that
almost had glasses.
so whatever suit she was wearing is a very like recent um like suit that she wears.
Yeah,
And I've seen her take off the jacket as like another like cover or suit or whatever. So I thought that was like kind of interesting. Like she like almost went up a level by taking off her jacket. Like,
right.
and that's all she did. She didn't even go through like a full like
Yeah,
costume change.
I mean, I guess it's good they're not going full like gimmicky of like just because we have this option, we're going to. But you were doing this, you might as well do it.
It's your
This one
opportunity.
again,
Have
it
fun.
fell in line with what I expected, the generic for this event, not who I expected. I did not expect Harley to lose just for story purposes. I really thought plot armor was going to have her against Joker or Red Hood. And
Mm.
so curious choice.
We got to get an
Uh,
updated bracket. We got to see where we're at right
yeah,
now.
I'm sure it's somewhere, but I like to like make my own because I put little notes like a cool person, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone likes your notes.
Yep.
Next up, a big book is Planet She-Hulk #2. So we read #1. We interviewed Stephanie Phillips here. If you haven't checked out the interview, you can check that out
Next
on
week
our. Oh, we never interviewed her. She wasn't here.
when it posts. That is a
She's not.
Christmas Eve miracle that
You
will be
don't know.
posting a week from today.
She interviewed us on Christmas.
That's right.
I mean, she will be here to
Yeah.
be interviewed on Christmas.
I'm
She's not here.
I'm not posting it as a pretend live, so it'll be a normal YouTube post.
Stephanie Phillips was here. She was here. We talked to her.
You just
Talk
didn't
to us
know
about
or see it yet.
Planet
Well,
She-Hulk.
we told you. You just didn't
Yeah.
care.
It's great.
It's
really good.
It's getting better as we go because I'm editing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Planet She-Hulk. #2 gave me exactly what I kind of thought the story was going to, like that progression. So I'm excited to see kind of where this goes. Some of the fight scenes were cool, establishing kind of the world and some of the characters that she's going to be around. But yeah, I mean, overall, I kind of like that. It's funny because again, we've talked to Stephanie so many times. It's literally Stephanie as she is. I don't think it could have been a more perfect match.
Yeah, no, the dialogue. I've said this about Stephanie Phillips' dialogue from the first time we talked to
Mhm.
her, which I think I will say in a week from now, but 4 years ago was the first time. Her dialogue is some of the best. And this feels so natural and like I know we've had Planet Hulk books before and we've seen this planet before, Sakaar, right? But I never was interested in the planet itself, and now I'm like, this could really be its own thing for a long time. Like you could,
Mhm.
and two, I just read Skinbreaker by Robert Kirkman,
Ah, so good.
so I just caught up on that, And
Same.
after reading this, I was like, not comparing it at all, but just in the mindset of an alien world, like that has nothing to do with our world, just seeing a different alien culture on a completely different planet that just works different, and just like just a little slice of life almost of somewhere made up. It's cool. And like I think that's doing this on top of being a She-Hulk book, because she's breaking the fourth wall, which is really funny. The swords are sick. The fight scenes are sick. Uh, really solid. Like if you've never read She-Hulk or just haven't liked She-Hulk, this is such its own thing. Or even like superhero stuff. Like it's such its own thing. Like if you like sci-fi, you will like this 100%.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. I don't think I could say it any better. So that's and you're talking to someone that was not a She-Hulk fan. I will 1000% admit it. This book has changed my perception of the
No,
character.
it's cool.
So.
And like the characters that have been introduced are really cool and creative, and I'm already like attached to some of them. Where I'm like, I could do this book without She-Hulk in it. Like they could, when She-Hulk decides to go back to Earth, like we could keep going. Like I would still want to see what's going on this planet.
No. Another book that she's actually working on that just came out today as well is Endeavor #2, which follows a team of. Well, I don't want to ruin it. Actually, number one.
Yeah. So
number one, they're on a ship. There's a bunch of people on a ship.
My tagline has been like, think Yellow Jackets, like just the vibe of it, that TV show. And that's all I say. Like just think the vibe of that. Completely different story, like nowhere related, but just the vibe of it. We talk about it a little bit next week. But yeah, I don't want to say too much, but it is in shops today. Definitely go seek out issue 1. Grab issue 2 today.
Yeah.
But you know, it's distillery, so it's a lot of story so far that's out, and it's good. It's is it horror? It's kind of horror, right?
I don't know.
It's
kind
horror,
of suspense.
Yeah, suspense. Yeah,
there's a lot happening.
Very dark,
and we can't give you anything about number 2 because it's easy to spoil, way too easy.
Yeah.
So, but just go check it out. It's distillery books are just instant classics. I feel like.
No, they've been really good.
Some really good ones.
Yeah.
Ryan Stegman's book, so good.
I'm gonna post clips about that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's that one I didn't expect at all. I mean, I guess I did because it's Ryan Stegman, but at the same time, I didn't think I was gonna like fall in love with it the way I did, because like I freaking love that book. So
I had to bleep some of it when we talked about it.
Yeah. What was it? The blowjobs thing?
Yeah, it was that. Thanks for saying it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure this clip gets bleeped a couple times.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate
suggestive
content. You got it though, right off the bat. You got it.
Yep. I knew it was the blowjobs.
Yeah, it was 3 times. No, thank you.
Can't say blowjobs.
No.
Too many times in one clip.
But we can say we somehow got Ryan Stegman to say the word blowjob on our live stream. That's an accomplishment you didn't know you wanted.
He agreed. He agreed with the tagline.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about the blowjobs. So yeah, that's 4 times. 4 times. Bleep it out. And another shout out, New Age, The New Space Age, #1 by Kenny Porter. Choked on my gum.
And
Kenny
Mike
Porter.
Becker. We interviewed them way before, I think, even FOC. But the book is in shops now. Go find a copy. It's really great. We actually read issue 2 because they were that kind. It's a very fun, like, do I want to say like late 80s kind of vibe? Like, just like, it feels like an 80s space movie, like one of those like alien, you know, what was that one where the kid got like an alien suit and he looked like a weird alien and he would drive it around? Like, it just has like that kind of vibe, like that esque of movie. It's fun. It's really fun. The art is crazy. and like the colors are crazy, and even the lettering's very unique. Like, don't
Hmm.
want to miss it kind of book.
Yeah. Who put that one out? That
Mad Cave.
oh, Mad Cave. Oh yeah. Mm. Oh
I'm telling you, Mad Cave's having a year. I'm telling you.
yeah. Got some sleepers. So we have a new little segment for you guys. Mostly because we weren't here last week to talk about it, but we have back issues. So not the back issues that I'm currently having from deadlifting this morning.
That's ironic. That
Yeah, right, like that.
name of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, yep. Back issues, as in issues from last week that we've caught up on.
Or maybe the week before. Who knows?
I'm not sure.
Could be a month.
Infernal Hulk #2. Infernal Hulk #2. Uh, yes, yeah. It's funny to me because I see people on TikTok, Instagram, everyone's starting to catch up on this book and just like commenting how great it is and like just realizing that this book even exists. And I've
Well,
been talking about it from the
we also
beginning.
read it. We also read it early.
We
But
did. But I just mean
but
in general, in Infernal Hulk in general, people are like starting to realize that this whole thing has been happening. Like
oh yeah,
no
what led
one
up
was
to it.
picking up Incredible Hulk necessarily. Like people were like bypassing it. And now that
So
they're seeing Infernal Hulk, they're like, wait a second, what was
if
I
you
missing?
haven't watched our interview with PKJ, we
Hmm.
went a lot into Infernal Hulk. So much so that honestly, like almost set up issue 2. Like we went so deep into it. That was like a month and a half ago. But it's really cool. And the biggest spoiler I'm gonna say, and like it's just an Easter egg, it will ruin it if I say it, but the name that Bruce Banner is now going by. I don't know if you caught it, Pierre, but that is a name he's
Oh,
gone by before.
oh, I didn't know that, but I did
So
notice it's a different entity, and I was like, that's interesting.
so again, this is a spoiler for the Easter egg, but it's really just ruining the Easter egg. But when the Hulk had its first TV show, they felt the name Bruce wasn't masculine enough.
Oh, I know about this. You're right.
So they just changed the first name just because it wasn't a masculine name, because that's how things were back then, you know?
Yep. Yep. It's all about empowering the man, and men
Right?
don't cry.
Like, since when is
No.
Bruce a masculine? Anyway, so it's like a nod. It's a nod to that, and yeah. They only show a little bit of Bruce Banner's perspective, but it's cool, especially for someone who sits on a computer all day. I'm like, that's kind of funny. Meanwhile,
That's funny.
the
Yeah.
Infernal Hulk is causing a ruckus.
Yeah. So what people didn't realize, and if you're just jumping on now, Hulk isn't Hulk anymore.
No, body
Um,
is completely taken over. Not just
yeah.
like, not mind control, just like stolen, like 100% stolen, and Bruce is elsewhere.
Hulk's a real piece of shit now.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like where they're taking him. I think it's awesome that the whole world is on alert about the Hulk.
Yeah.
And even in this issue, spoiler, you have a really big entity that's not able to contain him, and he awakens one of his. So this guy's a demon of some sort, and he has his brothers that are asleep that he's decided to wake up, and if they're not listening to him, he beats them down, beats them until they either they submit or they die. So it's yeah, I feel like he's gonna end up, or she. I don't really know what this entity is, but obviously not from this world.
I don't know
Um,
what the eldest technically.
it's like yeah, it's like a demon person,
Yeah.
demon
Depends on the
person.
body it's in.
Yeah. Um, I think they're gonna be the cause of their own undoing. I think
Mm.
that's where we're gonna end up
Now
because
this
it's
is Act
just
2, is the way
yeah,
it's being called. Like, Incredible
yeah.
Hulk is Act 1. This is Act 2. What is coming Act 3? Who knows? Will it be a new number 1? Who knows? But this is very much like the second act of his grand Hulk story. So it's cool though. Like the way it's perceiving the power, and It actually is tying into the book I want to talk about a little bit. But Hulk was on the New Avengers.
Right.
But really it wasn't. If you've been reading New Avengers, it really was Bruce Banner was on the New Avengers as like an advisor, right?
Right. This is more Incredible Hulk, not
Yeah.
Infernal Hulk.
So now they actually kind of showed the New Avengers like talking to Namor of like he's gonna be a problem, and he's like, no, it's fine. He was a problem. He was a big problem.
Big piece of shit.
Yeah, big problem.
Big piece of shit. Hulk is somewhere right now. We don't know where, but that's not Hulk.
No, yeah. So that's
And
we don't know. There's like he's missing. Bruce is doing
also
the
out.
9 to 5.
Bruce is not in his body either.
Yeah.
Bruce
So I don't know.
Bruce just hanging.
Hang
And he's
out.
not even Bruce anymore.
No, because it's too feminine.
It's crazy. Just so masculine, just in his office, just hanging out.
Yeah.
At the coffee machine, just drinking espressos, selling contracts.
That's what we do best.
So much man. So we also read New Avengers #7. Still going strong. I mean,
Sam Humphries.
I love that story. I really do. I love everything that's happening.
Sam fucking Humphries. Okay. I mean,
yeah.
What a surprise book to come out at the time of the movie, do the name change like the movie. Absolutely nothing like the movie.
Not even
its
close.
Own perfect little superhero, not superhero, anti-hero, like perfect little wrapped story that is involved in a grander scheme. This issue had a great twist at the end. Like, I don't want to ruin anything, but like there's suspicions here, there's suspicions there. Oh, it's okay. And it's like, oops, actually nothing to be suspicious about. It is what it is, and what you see is what you see. There's a grander villain behind things. Really, now when we interviewed Sam Humphries, we're literally name dropping everybody we interviewed in the past 6 months. It just happened this way. Like, that's just the hot books right now. We've been on a roll, I guess. The way Sam Humphries described it is there's been little clues that are like leading to like something, and I'm still trying to figure out like what I'm missing, because there's a few little things, mysteries going on.
It's gonna piss me off when we get the grand reveal, and I'm like, this fucking clue was right there this whole time.
Yeah, and it's definitely like we're ramping up now. Like, we're ramping up to a climactic ending. I feel it. Like, I believe this is only going for 10 issues, but like we're getting there. I hope it gets more. I don't know if it's what's the plan exactly, but it's really ramping up. Like, now's the time to catch up.
Well, even if it doesn't get more, I think it can be just a great contained book.
Yeah,
on its own.
Yeah, it'll make a nice hardcover for sure.
Yeah, and it feels like very comic booky, but like
like
adult at the same time. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just a very good story.
I think when we spoke to him the first time, the way I described it was like the perfect example of a superhero comic. Like, just has everything from the action to the sex scenes to the bright colors, like the art, like everything about it is like exactly what you want from a superhero comic.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's been really good.
Speaking of crazy superhero comic books, Absolute Batman #15.
Yeah, I mean, we had to bring it up a little here.
Yo.
Yeah, it's kinda so Jock doing the art, I was worried it would be too different, but it's really not. Like, it fits the vibe of the new arc. I will say I still believe the Bane arc will be the best. Like, I don't think that's being topped. This is cool. Crazy. I don't think the Bane one is being topped.
I don't know if it's gonna be topped, but I think we're gonna get an incredible story, and I think both of them might be equal, like in terms of how good they are with art and story and everything.
I mean, it is Jock. I mean, even if the story doesn't, Jock can compete with the art.
I love this book. So #15, and I even bought it. I did buy 14 because that was just an incredible fight scene. I've like never seen anything like that before in Batman at all. So just seeing Bane and Batman just go all out, that was incredible. But number 15, you see the beginning and you see Alfred explaining to Bruce who the Joker is, or the man who doesn't smile, right? Or doesn't laugh.
I think
Man who
that's what.
doesn't.
Yeah, doesn't
Yeah.
laugh. So how did you feel about
Um
that story structure of almost Bruce like asking Alfred the same questions, trying to
I
get.
I loved it.
You liked it, yeah. So
I
I've
thought
seen mixed reactions on that. I was okay with it. I could have had like one or two less of like just tell me. Like I could have had one or two less, but I liked the repetition of like you kept getting more and then pulling
mhm.
back and then more and then pulling back. So I guess like spoiler, but does he have supernatural powers? Are they related to something unforeseen yet? That my assumption, my theory that we're
Mhm.
talking Lazarus pit
Mhm.
and he's basically immortal due to it.
I could see that, but uh what's his name is Roz. He's in the Superman book
Right.
and he's juiced up off of that.
Right.
So is it possible that they're on the
That's
same
where I was
juice?
getting to. I mean,
Mhm.
we did get an absolute evil.
Mhm.
Didn't really connect this to that per se.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm thinking maybe everything's connected because we do have in the next absolute Batman, Wonder Woman making the first appearance. So it's starting to intertwine. Wouldn't it make sense for the three major villains to also intertwine?
And that's like the big thing that connects them all is that they have the pit.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's I don't know. I'm thinking a little like loosely and openly, and I'm
Yeah.
not caught up on every absolute book, so maybe there's something else that's could tell
No.
me I'm wrong, but I do think that maybe it's related to the pit
What are the
and
big 3 books? I guess Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Superman. So
Yeah.
Superman's got Roz
Absolute Wonder Woman doesn't really have anyone per
yet.
se.
Right. And that's what I'm thinking. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Superman's got Brainiac too.
Oh, yeah, but no, Brainiac's more of like a secondary character now, kind of sitting in the background.
Yeah.
Um,
But this whole Joker being around and like his juniors not actually being juniors and just being him forever, just taking on new roles.
I
There's
can
got to be
see.
something more to that.
Yeah. I think bringing in Wonder Woman might solidify that and
Mm-hmm.
making it more of like a mythical pit where she's connected to it
Oh, maybe
somehow.
it's on the magic side of things. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she either dives in or something where they go into like the other side of it and you see what's causing it and maybe that leads to her major big bad. So,
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know. But I did like the whole Joker thing. I loved
Oh
the
yeah.
explanation. I loved the whole back and forth. I loved because I was reading it and I'm like, come on, Alfred, just tell me already. Like, stop dancing around it. What is it? All right, well, like, all right, yes, this happened, but like this. That's not everything, Alfred. I don't understand yet. Like, what
Mm-hmm.
are you trying to tell me? All right, fine. Like, this is exactly what's happening, and then it's just like, boom, everything's out. This is exactly what's going on. It's like, damn, this Joker is something fucked. And then I think big spoiler at the end is you find out where he actually lives. I don't know if you noticed that. Bruce isn't in his traditional manner.
Oh, and so Joker has what would have been.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I caught that actually.
He goes behind the clock and goes down the stairs, and he has a
Oh,
butler.
right.
He
I
has a
didn't think of
butler.
like
Yeah, and
the
the butler looks like a traditional Alfred. So it's actually kind of funny.
Yeah,
But
that
he's
went over
like,
my
"Hey,
head.
you're not gonna don't bother me right now. I have something serious to like really go to." And then he goes down the
I mean, I
stairs
caught the clock part, but
behind
I
the
wasn't
clock.
like, "Oh, it is Wayne Manor." I didn't think of it
It's
like that.
gotta be.
I was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's got a cave." Like, that's cool. That's a twist.
No, because
No, but that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
yeah, you haven't
Yeah.
seen Bruce Wayne at all. Bruce Wayne's just a street kid,
Right.
you know, which I really this take is so good. Like
Yeah.
and I love how you also got to see everyone's reactions to what's happening, like after the Bane fight. Like, and when I'm saying everyone's reaction, like all his friends growing up, childhood friends who are now technically they're not really his enemies. They're kind of his teammates still, but
Yeah.
just all messed up.
Which I'm sure some of them will become villains now.
Penguin, I mean, if he doesn't become a villain, I like
Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
he really like at least the Riddler's like, he's can do a lot. Like
Yeah, he's enhanced. All right, you deal with the
yeah,
rest of it.
like
All right.
Croc is a crocodile, sure. I mean, that's not the best, but like
No,
at least he's
no.
strong and he can go do something,
Yeah,
Then
Penguin not so much.
Two Face has a melted face,
Yeah. Mhm.
Penguin looks like a blob man. He's like a
Yeah.
blobfish.
Yeah.
One of those blobfish. You can put
Yeah.
that up here somewhere and then just put
Interesting
the
choice.
comparison.
Yeah.
They take that panel, put a blobfish up there,
Yeah.
and it's probably almost identical.
Yeah. Pretty bad. Pretty
Yeah.
bad. He got the raw end of the stick there.
Yeah. Yeah, he has to.
Could have
Out
just
of
made him a
everyone.
penguin. Could have just been an actual penguin.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a lot better.
Right?
Hindsight. Yeah.
Speaking of penguins, can I say I'm really upset? Batman by Matt Fraction, I believe issue 3 or 4.
Why's up?
He killed the penguin.
Oh.
Like not the penguin, like a penguin, like his pet penguin. Like they killed like an actual penguin.
Penguin kills a penguin?
No, like they kidnapped penguin's pet penguin and he killed the penguin.
When you say kidnapped, Batman kidnapped his penguin?
No, the Minotaur.
Oh, okay. I haven't followed this.
Oh,
I read 2 and then I fell off.
So spoiler.
But just because there's too many X-Men books.
Oh, well, that's
there's too many damn X-Men books.
Do you want to go into that? Do you want to go into X-Men books?
No, not yet. Not yet. Just do your thing, and then we'll talk about the X-Men book.
Just shout out Kill All Immortals 2, number 2. So part 2, number 2. Zach Kaplan. Been on the show probably more than anybody else. Zach Kaplan. It's fantastic. I'm so happy that Kill All Immortals got a follow-up. Like, this is great. Like, they don't, like, the whole thing of this is they don't know if they're still immortal. Like, it's just like, we have to, like, be careful now. And it works. Like, it's just fun and bloody. And, I'm pretty sure they're not. Like, I'm pretty sure they're not immortal at this point. And, like, because they're getting hurt pretty aggressively. So I think by issue 3, we'll have a real solid answer. But it's great. It's just so great. If you didn't read the first part, go grab all that in a trade. But Kill Immortals 2, number 2, I think last week or the week before it just came out. So highly recommend.
I feel like this book needs not a live action adaptation, but like an animated adaptation, because that would do it justice. But at the same token, I don't want anyone waiting for an animated series, because this on paper, the art, the coloring, everything is so freaking
this
good.
could be a cool live action too, though, but they would have to really like not hold back on the blood. Like, it would have to go full R-rated.
Yeah.
And like, I think it could be movies. I feel like it could be a movie. You might have to cut a little. It would be better as a show, but I think you could do a movie very well done.
I think the reason why I wouldn't want it is because I feel like they won't be able to do what this book does in terms of blood. They won't be able to do it justice.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. I would love it to be. But if it's anywhere less blood than this, I don't want it. So, I will say X-Men right now. Phantom in the chat. You stop that, Pierre. There is not enough X-Men books. Listen, it's tough when you're working all day and you want to catch up on all your books, and before you catch up on the other books, you have to catch up on all your X-Men titles. So I'm not saying I'm not a fan of it, because I will say that I pick up my X-Men books first and I do read those first. But there's a lot of stories, a lot of stories. I will shout out one story that I surprisingly, and I've talked shit about, Iron Man and Emma Frost, that relationship. Never been a fan of it. Never cared for it. Never wanted it. It was weird. This was cool. So the book I'm talking about is Frost. No, sorry. Iron and Frost.
Mm.
It's a future version after the X virus or mutant virus takes over. And it's actually very cool because it was 10 years in the future. And Iron Man, spoiler, but I mean, we're on issue 3 at this point. It's wrapped up, so it shouldn't be a spoiler. But Iron Man is fully a robot now, like robot face. He's like fully his mute, because everyone got hit with his mutant. So anyone that was a mutant had their powers like magnified, and anyone that wasn't a mutant either died or became a mutant in some way, right? So his mutation was he became more infused with his suit and with just technology.
Mm.
So yeah, so it's actually very cool.
So
The
does she still
only
love him?
so yes,
Mm-hmm.
but it starts
But
off it well. So I don't want to spoil too much, but I do want to spoil it, so I'm just going to go into it. So Iron Man, Tony Stark, yes, his suit kind of he became part of his suit, but his suit kind of took him over. So the AI in his suit took over Tony and kind of started erasing and taking over things. So now Tony hasn't been around and he goes by the Iron King. So, and Emma Frost, they left thinking that she died, and she actually kept herself alive by turning into a full diamond. So, but the
mm.
only problem with that is because that's keeping her alive in that form, she's not able to use any of her like psychic abilities or anything like that. So that's the only thing that's keeping her alive. They meet up, like they left her under rubble. They couldn't, she wasn't able to communicate to them. And then they started dating. And yeah, they're not dating. They met up again. Um, and then yeah, it's just interesting. But Iron King is fucked up. So it's not Tony, and he
Mm.
just doesn't care about anyone, and he kills War Machine. Just
Mm.
no compassion behind it. Just
It's
yeah, I'm gonna kill
interesting
him.
that they went with this future route again.
Yeah, I like Revelation. It is different from Apocalypse, and I read Book of Revelation number 1 through 3, and his ideals are different from Apocalypse's. Apocalypse is more about the strongest survive, and doesn't matter if you're a mutant, you're still, we want to make sure the strongest are around. So um humans are dead, only the mutants, and then he only wants the strong ones. Whereas Revelation still wants everyone around. Um, he's still going to rule, but his ultimate goal is kind of crazy. He wants to basically make himself ego, like the talking planet, and
Mm.
absorb everyone into him.
He's
So he
hungry.
wants to absorb everyone. And right now we're leading up to um I forgot what the name of the book is. The
I
Revelations.
think Revelation something finale.
Yes. Yeah, something like that. So leading up to that, now Apocalypse is on Earth. They're gonna meet. But what he doesn't realize is this is part of Revelation's plan. He wanted Apocalypse to come.
With art by Ryan Stegman, man.
So he's hoping that Apocalypse comes with all his army and his half of the mutants and everything, so he can also absorb them. So yeah, look out for that book, and that should probably wrap up all the X-Men stuff and bring them back into normal times. I
I
would
still
assume.
believe we're generally getting a soft reboot from Marvel. Where
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be it. I thought it was going to be it, but I think there's
no, I think
another
the
reboot coming.
Armageddon is going to play in the background. Like, I think we're going to get a bunch of number ones. There appears to be a bunch of number ones. And I think the Armageddon event by Chip Zdarsky is going to run in the background and softly set up an explanation as to why you don't really need to know much going into the number ones, because a lot of the number ones are being marketed as you could read this, this, and this. And if you're a fan, you're going to appreciate this, this, and this, but you don't need to read anything prior to this. And Marvel loves number ones and hasn't been pushing in as jumping on points as much as they seem to be with the recent announcements, in my perspective, which makes me think generally soft relaunch. X-Men will come back to status quo. Armageddon level
Be
event.
your number one. That'll be your number one X-Men. Yeah.
Yep.
You're not wrong. I'm just quickly gonna shout out the Spider-Man book, the one.
Oh, Radioactive.
Yeah, Radioactive Spider-Man. Weird. Yeah, it's a weird book. Aunt May's the villain in this one.
Don't like that.
Yeah, so like I said, everyone gets hit with this like mutant virus. Some people die, some people get mutated. Aunt May turns into like a giant alien beast thing. That
Maybe
loses
she's
control.
always been that.
So Peter locks her up when this happens. You find this out in like issue 2, and Miles is like, "Why didn't you kill her? Like you kept her alive this whole time." And he's like, "I can't kill her. I can't turn my back on family." Blah blah blah. And someone unleashes her, and then she turns into that monster again. It's fucked up. Phantom in the chat, they already announced what they're doing in the X books after this, and it doesn't seem like a reboot. Well, that's good. I hope we continue. I hope we continue, because I
think
I
it's
know a lot of people don't
though.
like this event, but like I like it.
I mean, I know we have comments on TikTok too talking about the Marvel reboot theory. I've seen quite a few posts of it by now, but I don't think it's a real. I think it's just like a trying to get new readers. I really think that's what they're doing, but I don't know. Maybe it's like a half and half, you know?
Half and half. Just how I like my coffee.
Yeah.
Let's get into the nerdy news. Imperial Guardians launches in March by Dan Abnett and Marcelo Ferreira. The Imperial spin-off teams Gamora, Captain Marvel, Amadeus Cho, Darkhawk, and Cosmic Ghost Rider under Maximus to protect the new Galactic Union. I fell off of Imperial, not gonna lie.
This sounded cool though.
Of Imperial. It
like
sounds very cool.
Yeah, like this is a interesting, like just fun space team. I'm not at all invested in Imperial. Outside of, I guess, Planet She-Hulk is a spinoff of that, but I picked that up just fine. I might grab this just because the team's interesting.
Yeah. I have a few Imperial books, so but they're big. They're girthy books. There's a lot of words. A lot of words. Don't got time for all those words. Alias returns for Jessica Jones' 25th anniversary this March, written by Sam Humphries with art by Geraldo Borges. The series follows Jones, now married to Mayor Luke Cage, as she teams with Typhoid Mary to investigate a string of grisly murders in Hell's Kitchen.
I saw Jessica Jones' announcement, and I was like, wait, is that what Bendis and Pacelli are going to do? Is that ruining my Miles theory? and I was pleasantly surprised that it was not that, and it's Sam Humphries. I think this is going to be fantastic with Humphries on it, like
Hmm.
fantastic, especially just because of like where Jessica Jones is at as a character right now. This is going to be a great book, like a really great book, and the art, uh, Borges is great, like great creative team, and Typhoid Mary, like working with like she's crazy, like she's crazy, like that's going to be
It.
a interesting
Hmm.
like satirical kind of like rough, very straightforward, blunt character with a crazy person. Yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm interested to see how Sam Humphries approaches that. So we'll see that soon. We have Lobo launching on March 4th, 2026, written by Scotty Young with art and main cover by Jorge Corona. The series sends Lobo on a violent cosmic rampage from DC K.O. to the Source Wall, packed with chaos, guest appearances, and continuity.
I will I will add the Wonder Woman versus Lobo DC KO fight issue so far is the weakest of everything DC KO.
I forgot about that book. Yep. Yeah.
It was fun and fine, and there was some things I know bothered people. Some things I didn't care about.
Hmm.
One thing, which I don't even want to say, but just like I understand Lobo is just like a pig, right? Like that's like
Hmm. Hmm.
he's just like that. Like that is his essence. Just like everything like horrible and gross. Like he's just a piece of shit. But just like some of the word choices towards Wonder Woman was like, I would have not put those words in those order. I wouldn't have. It's like could be easily interpreted one way that makes it like and maybe I'm just like not a huge Lobo fan. Uh, maybe I'll admit that, but yeah, generally like a fine issue. I don't rate it poorly, but if we're comparing, which comparing is the thief of joy,
Hmm.
um, this stole a little bit of joy from me for not being as good as it could have been.
I will say I did like the usage of Shiny Lobo.
That that was fantastic,
Yep.
and
I
the
had a
jokes around
feeling.
that. So that's the thing. Like the jokes around that, good, like worked. After that, we kind of like we kind of got a little excited with like, oh yeah, this is good. Like this is some good jokes, and then we are like, no, you went a little bit too far, a little.
Yeah,
Again, just how could be perceived. Wasn't meant to be perceived that way, but it could be.
I agree with you. Completely agree. Um, yeah. Yeah, good. That's Lobo. Batman, oh sorry, Batwoman launches
Wow.
March 11th, 2026, written by none other than I don't know because my screen went black again. Batwoman launches March 11th, 2026, written by Greg Rucco with art and cover by Danny. The series follows Kate Kane confronting a lifelong prophecy and an apocalyptic cult, forcing her to face a very real evil. Dun dun dun.
Have you read any Batwoman ever?
No.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
I'm so sorry.
I promise you this will be worth reading.
I bet you it will be.
This is the creative team that has done the perfect. Like it's the perfect combo, right? Like you're the combination, like new combo, but returning in a sense.
Mm, mm.
I don't want, yeah, like I promise it will be good.
Okay. I'm willing to give it a try. And then I'll return to give you guys my honest review. Deathstroke, The Terminator launches March 18th, 2026, written by Tony Flex with art and cover by Carmine Di Giandomenico. I definitely said that completely wrong. The series
That's a
follows
name.
Slade Wilson as a target on the run, stripped down to his deadliest form and out for revenge.
If you want to ask me if I could just had a guess what a new Deathstroke comic would be about, I'd be like, someone's probably hunting him the way he hunts people. That would be like, so this is just, if you like Deathstroke, this sounds like you should read it. Like, it's exactly what you would expect.
Yeah.
The art looks crazy though.
It'll be here somewhere.
Somewhere.
DC is expected to relaunch Teen Titans as part of the DC Next Level line. No creative team has been announced, and the timing may align with a rumored Teen Titans movie in development. Woo!
I would read a Teen Titans book. I haven't read a Teen Titans book, or a Titans book generally, right? Not to be specific, because then it wouldn't make sense. But I haven't read anything Titans really related since New 52.
Yeah, same.
Which was fun. It was a fun book. I don't know what happened to some of those characters though.
I would love an absolute Teen Titans.
I saw something about possible absolute Court of Owls.
That would work. That would work very well.
Oh, have to. It's Snyder. He has to. That's his.
Yeah, true. Like him, like unfiltered. Like, all right, this is what I wanted to do with Court of Owls. What you didn't let me do, we're gonna do. So, yeah, that very well could be a thing.
The chat is making demands. They want to see the trailer.
Oh, we have it.
Yeah,
roll the trailer.
I'm gonna play it right now.
Dun, 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 dun,
you know what?
That's Jurassic Park, by the way.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not gonna play it. We'll just tell you about the trailer we didn't see that supposedly some people saw, and supposedly some people swear is an AI. That leaked along with the other leaked trailer. We're just going to talk about them from what other people have said about them on the internet.
Yeah. First rumored teaser for Avengers Doomsday shows Steve Rogers arriving home on a motorcycle, noticing his old Captain America suit and holding a baby. On-screen text confirms his return. Later teasers are set to focus on Thor and Doctor Doom. Leaks also point to emotional storylines centered on family and children playing a role in both Thor and Doom's arcs. I think it's true.
If it's true, it completely confirms that Disney and Marvel as a whole have said to themselves,
what did we do?
What did we do?
What did we do?
We have no choice but to go back. But it's like, I feel like admitting failure and just going back to the original trio for the literal follow-up Avengers movie, right? I saw rumors too saying that this is a strict sequel to Endgame. Like, literally picks up from there. Like, that caused this. And that's why Doom is whatever.
That's what I saw, yeah. Like, Captain America going back in time is the reason why Doctor Doom's world kind of fell apart.
Which, okay, that's fine. But I also liked the idea of all of these events are causing incursions. Like, everything is leading to incursions because you did too many different alternate realities, too many different time jumps, multiple time jumps, timelines, people turning into time gods, all of it. Like, I was happier with the idea of like all of these things together. The cumulative sum caused this, and Doom is capitalizing on it. That was my like, this could really be something cool. For it just to be Steve Rogers and Dr. Doom to be just after Steve Rogers, who better remain as Steve Rogers because he gave away the shield. He is Steve Rogers, right? I don't love that, and I don't love that it's possible that they're giving up and admitting like, hey, we failed, let's go back to the original 3 Caucasians. I don't love that. Like, don't admit failure. Like, do better. You know? Like, because there's been some good stuff that you didn't market well. And there's been some bad stuff that you could have done better and you just chose not to. Like, there's quite a few things that weren't necessarily anyone's fault but their own. So that doesn't mean just throw away all these characters you've introduced us to. Like, I'm sorry, but Captain America: Brave New World was not a good movie. It
Terrible
could
movie.
have been a very good movie. The
Mhm.
characters in it, all of it, had potential to be a fantastic movie, and yet dropped the ball. It had nothing to do with the characters. It had to do with the script and the directing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't just go back to the original 3 because that did bad, because it didn't do bad because of who the characters were and who the actors were. That's just it's frustrating if they admit defeat and just fall back to what we love. It's silly. Like, I don't want that. Like,
I can see the other side of the coin where, like, maybe they use those characters as stepping stones to help push the other characters. So, like, in a situation where, like, Captain America's in the scene, it's like Captain's running, and then, he, like, turns to Falcon and, like, they go, "You gotta do this." And I say Falcon just to make it easy to, like,
no,
know who
yeah,
we're
no, it's
talking
fine. I'm not
about.
offended by you.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna clip you real
Steve
zoomed
Rogers
in.
to Sam Wilson. I'm sorry. It's I guess he was Captain America for so many years. So it's tough to say that
He
he's not
was,
Captain
but
America.
look how many years in comparison is not that much of a difference. And it's due to Disney poorly using
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
character
They
and nothing
marketed
more.
the first one very well. So I think that this further cements that Doom is just Tony Stark from another either timeline or universe, where his life was changed because of Steve Rogers going back in time.
Okay, which I also don't love.
I don't either, but I like how he looks identical to Tony Stark.
We don't know
Eh,
though. It very well may just be his voice. We really don't know.
If he looks identical to Tony Stark, then it's just Tony Stark.
Yeah, yeah.
Or this whole time that we thought we had Tony Stark, it was Victor Von Doom and he was replaced as a kid. And he just didn't realize
Yeah,
it.
which I don't like any of that.
But the only thing I could think of is that his life was thrown off as a kid or wherever, and he ended up in a Victor Von Doom household instead of in the Tony Stark household. Or he did end up in the Tony Stark household. Pepper, his kid, everyone died because of it, and he went back to try to figure out how to change it, and he came to the conclusion that it's all Captain's fault. And then it becomes this whole thing.
I mean, what if
But
he
then
like
it's
just took the role? Like,
what
it
do you
is
mean?
Tony Stark and he literally just like took Doctor Doom's clothes. Like, just took over. He was just like, he
Give
wears
me
a
your clothes.
mask. No
Yeah.
one will know.
Doctor Doom appears naked. He's like, fucking shit. I've been looking for this everywhere. I've been
Right.
following you from dimension to dimension looking for my cloak. You
What if
piece
it's
of
something
shit.
silly like that? Of like, he went evil and stole his outfit.
No. No, but it would make sense that it was Tony and he kind of went down a different path and still made a metal mask. And
I
still
just
had
like,
the same scene where he's making that mask.
but like we've not gotten a good Doctor Doom in live action, and the one that's supposedly going to be the good one, that's the story we want.
I don't think it's a good one. I don't think this is
Oh, you don't think it's
so.
gonna be good?
I'm starting to think that the Doctor Doom that we thought existed in the Fantastic Four universe wasn't even there at all to begin with. There was never a Doctor Doom in that universe.
Okay, and just traveling.
So we were shown a podium, or not a podium, but a seat when she's at United Nations for Liberia, and no one's there. And I think that's to encourage viewers to believe that Doctor Doom was supposed to be there and he's not there. But potentially there was just someone else that wasn't there. And there's no Doctor Doom in this universe at all. It's just the four of them, the Fantastic Four, and that's really it. And the Doctor Doom that we see at the end credits is Tony coming to get Franklin because Franklin is the key to getting his own universe corrected in terms of getting his family, his kid, whatever back because he knows Franklin has the power. He's tracked it down.
I don't hate that.
But where does this Doctor Doom come from?
This
And
is what
why does he look like
happens.
Tony is the question.
You realize this is what happens when we're alone.
Mhm.
Like this is what happens. We go down trying to theorize movies that don't even have trailers yet. This
Yep.
is what happens when
Yep.
we're unsupervised.
The
'Cause
only
it-
difference is we're naked normally. Well,
right.
off camera. Off camera.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah.
No.
You have to pay.
Right
for
now,
that.
it's just half the clothes,
Right. Yeah.
completely pantsless.
Discord Daddy says I agree, except our Doom kills their Doom. Mhm.
Doom versus Doom.
I don't know,
That-
but I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah, I do think that's possible. Of like he's
Another Doom comes in and kills this Doom.
right.
I don't think Tony's our Doom. I think Tony Stark is just like a deflection. Like it's happened. Yes, this is a Doom that's happening, but we actually get another Doom. And it's Cillian Murphy. Cillian
Oh, man.
Murphy is confirmed as the real Doctor Doom.
For that guy, one guy that thought we were going to play the trailer, that's what we saw.
In the
That's what we
trailer,
saw.
we literally watched Cillian Murphy kill Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. in a breakdance battle. It was incredible. It was incredible. Wow.
You know what's more incredible?
Mm.
The next rumor.
Rumored leaks for Spider-Man Brand New Day describe Peter Parker as isolated and struggling on his own. Shathra disguises herself as Gwen Stacy and manipulates Peter while AIM operates in the background, including the creation of Scorpion's nanotech suit. Punisher and Tombstone collide, dragging Spider-Man into escalating chaos connected to the Hand. Peter loses his job, returns to the Daily Bugle, and rejects help from the Avengers, choosing to focus solely on protecting his city. Shathra briefly controls the savage Grey Hulk and turns him against Peter. Hulk kills Spider-Man, but Peter is later revived by the symbiote suit, which he then wears during Secret Wars.
So I may have taken a text post and some other rumors and incorporated them all into one giant rumor. But this is stuff. Yeah, this is the stuff that's circulating right now. The Shathra thing. We made a clip, I don't know, over a year ago, maybe more. And that clip includes you saying your fiance called out that the animated show, the Venom-esque villain in the newer animated show, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, looked like Shathra, not Venom. And that clip is ironically going up in views right now because of this rumor.
Yeah.
Makes you think.
Yeah. Did we start this rumor?
I don't know.
Is this like one big loop where we did this?
Like
just
the
like
show is a perfect loop of how he got his powers. Maybe it's a perfect loop that we birthed a part of this. Because was Shathra a household name? No. Your fiance did some research on an image. I'm sure she didn't know the name Shathra off the top of her head. I don't think anyone did. Maybe
I don't even think Jeremiah had it. Yeah, Jeremiah may not have that day.
No? So it would be interesting. Especially if it was Shathra in the animated as well. It would be interesting. Which I really enjoyed. It took me a while to get into it, but I enjoyed it. The cat.
I was wondering what ran past. I thought it was Venom. I thought you have your own little symbiote in there.
That's the microphone. You're okay.
It's almost like a bad omen to watch a black cat run across a live stream.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
Nope. Everything's about to fall apart, guys.
Almost knocked over. Everything's fine.
It's bad. Yeah, and I saw the Grey Hulk thing. I like it. I hope that we just get a different Hulk from what we have. We need him to go through transformations quickly, and we need to get to the point where we catch up to Philip Kennedy Johnson's book, and he becomes that Hulk. Needs to
Can you
really just,
imagine seeing that though?
I mean, on its own, like Hulk on his own fucking dark, fucked up adventure, and then him becoming the big bad out of it. It's either that, you give me that live action, but it's either that or there's one other character, one other version of Hulk that I would want to see live action, and you know it.
Maestro.
Maestro, that's right, Maestro.
People get so mad when you say that. Can I? Like,
He's
have that?
Italian. He's Italian. His name's Maestro. But yeah, that would be incredible if he becomes like a big bad at some point. So, just saying, there's room for it. But we will see what ends up happening with that. We have one also rumor from Batman. So I mean, we're touching all of them. Two-Face is rumored to be the main villain of Batman Part 2 with Scarlett Johansson as his wife, with the main plot being inspired by the Long Halloween. We have a lot of thoughts. A lot of people are talking about this. A lot of conversations are happening. Scarlett Johansson, from what I've gathered, could be Two-Face's wife, but then they might wrap her up into becoming a few different characters because they've done that.
Phantasm.
Yes.
I don't know who said it first, but I heard it first from Cosmic Collector on TikTok.
I think that would work
That would be the
very
best.
well.
Yeah.
And I can see it happening because they've already done that with a couple characters where they've changed a couple stories and made it
I
kind
think
of
of
merge into
Gotham.
multiples.
I feel like Gotham TV show did that the most.
Yeah.
But
it would work. It would work. There'd be no problem with it. And it did kind of follow that storyline. If you read Long Halloween, Two-Face's wife was kind of behind everything. And then it ended up being where Two-Face gets his face burnt. We have in the comments here, I heard she is going to be Two-Face. Now, I also heard that, and that happens in the books at one point. I think it is in the alternate universe, not alternate universe, but what's the one where Batman Flashpoint?
no,
My
she became
favorite.
Joker. Well, not she,
No,
but Martha
no,
became
Martha.
Joker.
Martha became Joker, and she became Two-Face.
Phantasm became Two-Face?
No.
Or just a female?
Two-Face's wife. Two-Face's wife.
Oh, Two-Face's wife became, okay, wow.
Yeah,
I
became
missed that.
Two-Face. Yeah.
So, oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. So that's where people are like saying like that could be a thing too, and that wouldn't be bad. It's kind of crazy. It would work with like the world that they've created, you know.
I
And
don't mind that.
So what I like about that being the actual idea is that they kind of make this a Flashpoint universe where like,
Oh, I would love they steal anything from that, because we had such a, I don't know what you call it, a tease with the Flash movie. And you drop the ball in so many different directions when you had this perfect rap story from Johns that you could have done. And
there goes the cat.
The cat, it's taking my microphone with it, and there's definitely cat hair in my seltzer. I think that anything they steal from it, even if they just, like you said, just like a swap and just took the Flashpoint vibe of, even without explanation, even more so, which I know like I'll get attacked a little bit for. I don't love the idea of two Batmans simultaneously coming out in theaters 6 months apart from each other, right? And we're gonna get to a point where that possibly will happen. Well, honestly, no, it won't, because the Batman 2 is taking way too many years that the next Batman's more likely to come out in the DCU. So anyway, I guess it doesn't matter, but I wouldn't mind the Batman being like what's the new Bruce Timm animated Batman? What's that one called? Oh, I can't think of it right now. Oh man.
Aztec Batman? No, I'm
No,
just
no.
kidding.
The
Aztec Batman.
where they did a few swaps. Penguin was a female. Uh
Oh,
there was no Joker to the end, but Harley Quinn was like her own thing
the
without
Cape
him.
Crusader.
Cape Crusader, thank you. I
So
wouldn't
good.
mind if they took from that even in
So
the idea of like, let's just switch things up. Like you're gonna have a
yeah.
DCU one in a very comic book-esque world. This is a grounded one. Let's swap everything around.
So to that point, I was thinking about this because I thought it, like I was with everyone where it was like, why we have so many Batman movies? But who cares? Like, let's just
Yeah, that's
go.
true too. We say it
Give
about
me
the books.
another Batman movie. Give me
Every
another
Batman book
fucking
right now is good. I mean, and
like
holds
milk
its
it.
own.
Give me my own give me my own contained universes with their own stories and just keep going. Give me different Batman and different Superman. Give me like whatever. Like as long as they're good stories, who cares? Like I think it's great that we have this one big story where like you watch all these different movies and it's all one story, right? That like you have to watch all of them to really get the whole thing. Just
Right.
like
It's
your
cool.
main comic book line, fine.
Right.
But then if you have your other like if you had an absolute live action Batman, like sick. I would just like you could have someone that just watches this storyline. You could
Right.
have someone that watches this story. Like, why not take all of it?
And some could remain grounded, some could remain
Yeah.
closer to the story.
And realistically, you're probably gonna go watch all of them.
Right.
So like you're
Right.
gonna make your money. Like if anyone's gonna lose money, it's gonna be us. Because
Right.
we're not gonna be able to buy all the movies anymore. We're gonna be like, this is too much Batman. We're gonna lose all of our money.
I don't even
So
want
let's
to talk about
go.
the Netflix the
Yeah,
Netflix changes that may happen.
yeah. It's exactly. So we got one last rumor. A new Walking Dead crossover series is in development at AMC, reportedly reuniting all current spin-offs. Um,
This is funny to close on
yeah.
because the spin-offs are all of the fan favorites. Like the main show
Mm-hmm.
drifted off into a bad place that no one liked it anymore.
Yep.
They took characters out that were supposed to make it to the end.
Mm-hmm.
They made other characters like reminisce about a character like I don't know what they did, right?
Yeah.
They went bad ways and then somehow convinced the most popular characters like, "Oh, I know it's going downhill, but what if we give you your own show?" And they even got Rick back. Now, I have not watched any of it. I swear one day I will watch all of it just because I love the comic so much. The first seasons of the show. No, you don't love the comic that much?
No, no,
No?
no, no. We
Oh.
we love the comic.
Oh, right.
Don't watch the
But
show.
like but
It
the
goes
first
downhill very quickly,
but
and
the first 4 or 5 seasons of The
but
Walking Dead.
that was because they took the book and they were like, "We're
Right.
gonna give you the
But
book,"
like that's
and then they were like,
literally
"We're gonna go
what
off script."
but like that's what like made a resurgence of like people reading more like because it
Yeah.
was just so big like comic-con blew up. I feel like that show is responsible for so many positive things like us doing podcasting is because of that show because
Yeah.
me and Dimitri were talking like literally on commercials talking about the show and then be like okay hold on and watch the show in silence and then one day we're like why don't we just like record and post what we're talking about and like that's kind of what birthed like us doing like a audio and video. This is funny. This is an Avengers Doomsday possible leak scenario because they're literally taking the spin-offs of the most popular characters, which I'm surprised they got most of these actors to even commit to this. And if this rumor is true, they're gonna reunite them and what? Have the original show again? Because if you combine the spin-offs, you're back to the original show
So
without a home base, which was the goal of the show. So what's going to be the goal when you get all the characters back in one place again? To
I
make a
don't
new home base?
I don't get it. I don't
I
get
don't
it.
get it. It's got
And
to
I
be
think
it's got to
that's
be false. It's got to
I
be false.
I think that's what like why it started falling downhill is because they completely went off script and they were like, all right. And I get it because we as readers were just telling people like this is what's happening next. This is what's happening next. Like we
Oh, we
knew
ruined it for everybody.
exactly what was gonna happen next, and not just us. Everyone, right? Anyone that read it was like boom, 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 and it was exactly like that for like 3 or 4 seasons. And then they were like, all right, we're gonna kill off some random people that you're not expecting. And now we're just not doing that at all. We're not doing anything close to the book, and we're just like, okay, this is bad. This is really bad. And it just kept going down from there. And now, what's the guy with the bike that he's like the fan favorite, I think.
Daryl Dixon, played by Norman Reedus,
right?
Never was in the comic ever.
Now he's in France.
Yeah.
So that's I started the season and I was like, all right, let me just watch this randomly. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll just throw it on. It seemed kind of cool. But like, you know how like Netflix shows you like the next episodes? Carol somehow gets reconnected with him
in France.
Huh. And I don't know how that's actually possible in an apocalyptic universe where like you have to like what? Like they had a cruise liner that just made it across the water?
Right. So forget the chances of being in the same, like you travel. Forget the idea of traveling to the same country.
Yep.
You could be in the same city, even if it's abandoned full of zombies. You could be in the same city and not cross paths with people because cities are pretty decent sized.
Yep. And they're back together. And I think that's also the funny part with this is they're all going to get reconnected in this spinoff somehow. So they're all in different parts of the world and they just happen to run into each other?
Right.
Or was there like a meet, like guys, in 10 years we're all going to meet here?
I don't know how much they played into that other civilization because I didn't watch all of it. That like really was like had their crap together, which they ended up rooting for everything. They literally took them down in the end. But so maybe something with that, like there's communication back, or because spoiler if you haven't read it, but The Walking Dead actually has somewhat of a happy but dark ending where the world is almost civilized. Or no, I would say is civilized, but almost back to normal, but civilized, where they have the zombies completely under control, but so much to a point where capitalism. Like it's almost like a bittersweet happy ending of like we got the world back, and guess what? Some of the crappy parts are back to. Of like,
get back to work.
Yeah, like
get back to work.
Like
9 to 5. Your commute sucks now.
Right, like it didn't make it better.
Commute.
Yeah, it's like instead of like dodging deer, you also have to dodge zombies when you drive to your office job. Like still, you know, like.
Yep.
So it's a very like good ending, like a like punch in the face ending of like, oh damn, like they did do it, and it's not great. Anyway, I don't know. This will be our last live stream of 2025.
And we did it together.
Without Dimitri or Jeremiah. If you're in our Discord, if you're not in our Discord, now is the time to join. We're doing a book club. We're reading this Arkham book, which I've never heard of, by Grant Morrison. We are. Pierre, you should be in the Discord. Okay, should join. I'll send you a link.
Thank you.
Actually, just go to Paneloids.com.
Oh.
There's a button that says Discord.
Is that where you buy the t-shirt?
That's where you can buy the t-shirt.
Paneloids.com.
That's where the t-shirt too. But the Discord button's first and foremost. Anyway, we're gonna actually go play, some of us from the Discord. Maybe Dimitri, Jeremiah, if he's done swimming. Maybe you.
I said 50%.
50%. We're gonna go play that Marvel Invasion fighting game. We're gonna jump in the Discord chat.
I have to buy it.
It's on sale, $26.
Right, but then I have to download it.
Oh, it's quick. Okay.
Don't
worry. Right. By the time I turn mine on, you'll be downloaded. Your internet's not horrible.
You behave.
But join Discord. We'll be in the general chat, the voice chat. We'll drop the join code. We'll group up. We're gonna play for like an hour if you want to join. But yes, this is the last live episode. Next week will be our interview with Stephanie Phillips.
Yes.
The week after be a quick little recap of like our favorite stuff from the year, and then we'll
Wait.
be going. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be in that one or not.
Oh,
Your schedule's pain in the
nice little quickie.
nice little quickie. Maybe not Pierre. Maybe I'll have a little quickie with someone else. We'll see.
Mm.
But I already have interviews in the works for next year, so we're not slowing down.
I don't even know about them.
Nope.
All right.
All right. Read the outro, Pierre.
I'll read the outro, Kyle. I'll read it right now. So good for you. Thanks for tuning into Paneloids, Comic Books, and More. If you missed it, we just interviewed Ryan Stegman. Oh, and 1 week from today, we'll be dropping an interview all about Daredevil. That's right, Daredevil with Stephanie Phillips. Make sure to tune in and don't forget to subscribe and follow for more news, rumors, and new releases. See you next time.